Yes, my lady.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, please?
My name is Quinent.
Present government in Ebonyi State. Were they up to expectation?
Yeah, they try their best, I think, yeah.
Okay, can you mention some key areas within the government immediately bring?
When it comes to infrastructure.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is please.
Yes, my name is Ogaman Abuchi. They used to call me Abakaliki.
All right. Sir, now I want you to rate the current administration, the government of Governor Dave Umahi. Have they really done well?
Yes, we can see our Ebonyi is very, very beautiful. We can see our Ebonyi state is very, very okay. Because I don't think I can see the type of governor can do this, unless now God. But I can see the evidence. You can see our flyovers, you can see buildings, you can see our economical centers, you can see everywhere in Ebonyi. Ebonyi state like Lagos, you can see our halls, you can see roads, you can see all road empowerment and the women empowerment. I myself, Governor Abuchi, I still appreciate our governor, the chief, Dave Umahi.
Hello, good afternoon, young lady.
Good afternoon.
How are you, the
I'm fine.
Okay, now, beyond the question, can you rate the present administration? Do you think we did well?
Yes, I think they did well.
In what aspects?
In infrastructure, in building of good roads, even the free flow of traffic on the road and all of that.
That's all.
And also in education too.
In education?
Yes, I think they upgraded,
They upgraded?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay, now, apart from that, what other aspects? Don't you think they're different in terms of food security and human development?
Yes, insecurity too and human development. But it's a lot of things they've done, so I cannot recall that.
Okay, you don't regret, but I'm just sure that he did well.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name, please.
My name is Namso.
Mr. Nelson, what can you say about this present administration led by Engineer Dave Umahi?
Well, the truth to be told, this governor is really trying. As you can see in Ebonyi State, people are belittling it, but when you come to Abakaliki, you will see that he really tried in terms of infrastructure. He did flyover bridge everywhere. I mean, I think there should be more than 15 flyover bridges in Ebonyi State recently, but there are some states they can't even boast of having one. The present administration, honestly, they really tried. Some of the governors, as you can see, they don't have anything to show up. But he has written his name in a platter of gold. You can drive in Abakaliki, close your eyes in the night, streetlights, and the rest of things. That's the truth.
All right, sir. Now, you really mentioned infrastructure. What about that aspect? You mean you love to run that aspects?
From what I can hear from the people around, they will only condemn the present administration in terms of the civil servants, their enumeration, their salary, the teachers, secondary school teachers, their stipends, nothing to take home about, like in the area of industries coming in Ebonyi State here. So these are the area the administration should have also placed, and it will also call in for employment.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can I know your name, please?
My name is Honorable Emeka Ojidike.
Honorable, sir. What about you?
This is Blessing Kelechi Ojidike.
Yes, thank you. Now, let's have a quick question for you. Present administration led by Engineer Dave Umahi, do you think they have done well?
Okay, it depends on what you mean by doing well. I think they have done well in terms of infrastructural development. They build roads, they build bridges, flyovers, the international market, the park. They've done well in terms of infrastructural development. But when you want to evaluate them in general, wholesomely, I wouldn't say they have done above average. I would say it's 50%. That's my score.
Quickly, sir, in which aspect do you think they are lacking behind?
I think they are lacking behind in terms of human capital development.
Okay.
Yes, the people are actually poor. There is poverty in the land. And I think there is a high level of taxation.
Okay.
So from the people I've interacted with, everybody is complaining about taxation. The business people, the civil servants, everybody is complaining. Investors and all that.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Now, let me get to hear from you. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Now, madam, do you think the present administration have done well? Like, they do above your expectation?
Okay, yes, they did well in terms of road network. There is good road network. Like, I go to villages to do enrollment for NIN to capture rural area, village people. So some places I went to, I was surprised to see good roads.
Good road in some villages?
Yes, remote areas, good villages, you get? In some places they have boreholes. Yeah, they have water. good water. So I really commend the present government for the infrastructure.
Please, sorry.
Okay,
Continue.
sorry.
Those places we went to, were there issues of insecurity?
Good. There was security.
There was security.
Yeah, there was no insecurity. There was no
Security.
violence.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I actually want to chip in something about security.
Yes.
In terms of security, I think he needs to do more, or they needed to have done more, because their government is rounding up, and I hope the next government will do more on security. We have a lot of communal clashes, and the government is supposed to invest more on peace and conflict resolution, especially in terms of boundary adjustment. You understand? So if the government can do that, it will go a long way to reduce these communal clashes. At least when the government comes in, there are a lot of people who are specialists, diplomatic in conflict resolution. So they should be able to employ such consultants or professionals to give them advice, seek professional advice on peace and conflict resolution, so that these things will reduce to the barest minimum.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
My name is Michael, sir.
My name is Paul.
Okay, Mr. Paul, I want to ask you a question. Do you think this present administration that is going on less than a month, do you think they really did well? Do you think they're up to expectation?
Well, if I must assess Ebonyi State before the administration,
Okay.
then Ebonyi State administration, and I would say the administration has really tried in terms of upgrading the standard of the state structurally.
Okay.
The state is now a beautiful place.
Okay. Now, apart from infrastructure, I don't think there are other places the government did well, but it was just only infrastructure.
Nobody is 100%. We are all humans.
Yes.
Yes. But then the one that is more pronounced, there is the infrastructures. But I believe the government touched other aspects of our endeavors, but the infrastructures was more pronounced.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
My name is Michael. Where about you?
My name is Blessing.
Okay. Miss Blessing, based on your own experience and based on your own expectation, do you think this present government led by Engineer Dave Umahi has done well according to your expectation?
Yes, he tried in his own way. At least before there was nothing like street lights, there was nothing like much side road, but in his regime he tried by giving us lights, giving us good roads, making people to know that Ebonyi are existing.
Can you just list some of the program which you think is excellent, you did perfectly well on?
I didn't really based in Abakaliki before, but when I came in, I was so happy to see some things that was not in Ebonyi before. Number one, before the place called Serene, if you go to that place, you will not like it, but now it's now a go area. You understand? A place like Kurikuri, if you base in Abakaliki, you will know that Kurikuri is no go area before.
Some people try going there
You
once it's past 7 o'clock.
Thank you, it's a no go area. But now you can go there fully on your own without fear. So he really tried in that place, Kurikuri and Spare and Build.
Now, what we have said so far, I believe we mentioned the particular aspect. Number one is infrastructure. Number two is security.
Yes.
They do well in security.
Yes, security. So-called court is reduced.
Good evening, young lady.
Good evening.
What's your name, please?
I'm listening.
Okay, Miss Lucy, do you think this present administration led by Engineer David Umahi have done perfectly well based on your own expectation?
I don't have much to say about it because I guess there is still more to do about it. Like building of roads and reduction in school fees in the Ebonyi State University precisely. That is what I have to say about it.
Yeah, it's built a lot of road now. One time you do the school fees.
Alongside the Boko side, the road is not good there.
Okay, so what?
Again, the school fees is high in the Ebonyi State University precisely.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is that they still need to build more roads.
Yes.
And also need to increase the school fees. Reduce the school fees.
Reduce the school fees.
Okay, but based on my research, I discovered that Ebonyi State University is one of the cheapest state universities in Nigeria and one of Southeast.
No, you might see that it's the cheapest, but you know the occupation of the people around them still contributes. Like in terms of what they are doing, they may not be having that much asset like how they get their capital. They have to like make it to be of standard so that both the poor, the rich can be able to attend to it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name, please.
I am Mabon Victor.
Okay, Mr. Victor, I want you to rate this common administration led by Dave Umahi. Do you think they have done well enough?
Yeah. Dave Umahi have tried enough like a man. Because time I believe that Ebonyi have never had a bad governor.
Bad government, yes.
Starting from water favorable.
Okay.
I know that Ebonyi have produced very sound governors. During Samuel's regime, Samuel tried, and Wilechi tried. Dave Umahi done marvelously in Ebonyi because they tried in terms of infrastructure.
Infrastructure, okay.
So I know that Ebonyans are moving forward.
Okay, so apart from infrastructure, what other aspect do you think this present administration did well?
Enough and a bit youth empowerment.
Okay, empowerment of the youth.
Empowerment of the youth. In fact, he tried.
Okay. So in the aspect of education, do you think he did well? And in the aspect of security?
Let me say, in aspect of education, he tried, and in security, because since Dave Umahi came on board, all the kidnapping, robbing, street by street ended in terms of insecurity. He tried over it. Because I am living in Ebonyi State and I know what is going on. I know when robbery and kidnapping has been going on and doing us, but since 2015, since Dave Umahi came on board, the thing stopped. Do you understand? In terms of security, in fact, he achieved it. He tried.
All right. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
May I know you, please?
I'm by name Wally Samuel.
Okay, Mr. Samuel.
So,
do you think the present administration led by Engineer Dr. Dave Umahi has done well?
First of all, I want to appreciate our Governor, Engineer Dave Umahi. He did well. He tried. Unlike 2003, 2005, as you can see, we're in a city. Before you can even come to Ebonyi and see this kind of road flyover, because before Ebonyi don't even have flyover, we don't even have good road, we don't even have good education here. But now he tried. He really worked very well as a governor. I really appreciate him.
All right, can you just list some of the aspects you think he did well in?
Education, or more improvement there. Number 2, our road.
Infrastructure.
Yes. Number 3, our international airport. I'm so happy about that one. I'm even happy because the airport is close to my village, sir. I can even, if I want to travel.
You just take a bike.
Yeah. Even though if I'm going to my village, I will see it. So I really appreciate it.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.